because I am back with another episode. Let's get into it. Now, I know it's been a minute. I hope you guys have been doing wonderful. It's been a minute since I've been in front of the camera, so don't do too much on me, okay? I'm just going to give you guys just a general read. Take the messages as they resonate. Never force a message to be for you. With that being said, let's hop into it and let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope y'all been doing real good. For those of you who have still been listening to me on the podcast, which the link will be located down below. Also with the booking information if you guys are wanting to connect. So yeah, let's hop into it. Let's see what the general read is about. I know I've been getting so many channel messages, and I know like I haven't properly been doing them for real. Like I've been writing them off. Like I just been writing notes. I have not been giving a message as they intended for me to do. So you see what I'm saying? See how they just doing me? It's disrespect. It's real high on the level. I mean, if I was doing what I was doing, then they wouldn't do me like that now, would they? So let's see. When it comes to the general reading, what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? I'll show y'all what deck I'm using after I get the final shuffle. Minor inconvenience. So we get the last shuffle, we'll see what they're talking about, because the cards are kind of like literally going everywhere. I gotta pick them up. All right, going once, going twice. What's the ruler of this read? It's you, isn't it? Of course it is. Ruler of the read is Two of Cups. I got so many cards to grab. Ooh, that came out together. I gotta read them how I see them. I gotta read them how they go. I gotta read them how they was put together. Oh, and I'm using the Tarot of the Divine. I got this from Barnes and Nobles. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be the only deck I'm using, but I do know I have to keep certain cards together because of whatever message is meant to be there. And this is the ruler. This was kind of blocked over there. Whew. Okay, let's see. This feels so unauthentic. Like the energy feels very unauthentic. And I feel like it brings in an issue because the title obviously is In Sync. Okay, we're talking about you being in tune with yourself, with your ancestors, with the way that messages are being given to you, your intuition. Okay, there's a need to go more deeper into depth on certain things. So actually, instead of like just accepting things for what they are, be like, why? You know, why? What is this about? Do more research. Want to know more. Want to know more because obviously it's going to help you with a lot of unions. Okay? And it's not just romantical unions. It's about you having a union with yourself. You getting closer to yourself. You connecting more to yourself. You being in tune and in sync with you. And in order for you to do that, you have to have a certain type of authentic energy to you in order for... Thank y'all. In order for things to make sense. Okay, you don't want things to go over your head. All right, and you also want to be able to get to a point where you can trust instinct. You can trust yourself when you're like, okay, my spirit is telling me to do this. Like today, my spirit was like, get up. Like I was, cause you know, I ain't gonna lie, I've been lazy. I've been laying around. I'm like, I ain't doing that shit. I'm not doing that. But you know, today it was just like, because I had a moment with them the other day. Like I was just going off. And they're like, bitch, this is your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the only one in the way. I'm so confused. We're like so confused. You're the only one in the way. You coming at us sideways. You're the only one in the way. So that could be a thing where you're taking your anger out on other people. Yeah, you're taking your anger out on other people. Boo. Let's mind our business. The fuck? See, this is what I don't like about being outside. You see what I'm saying? saw me want to do this shit. But anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, there's a lack of not a lack. There's a place of how you're placing your anger, where you're putting it. You're casting judgment out on people. You are projecting. Some of y'all could be projecting, or projection could just be been put on you by other people who are unhappy about where they are placed. So it's an energy also of displacement. And that's the thing, when you're trying to connect to certain things, sometimes the connection just doesn't work. And you keep trying to delete and start over when you're not meant to sync up with that. And some of you guys, you're syncing up with people who, people, places, and things that are getting all of your information. You know how some cars, when you sync, it has like your contacts, your phone log, all of those type of things. You're syncing with different people who have certain type of hardware where they can corrupt your energy, right? They can corrupt the messages and how you're being able to receive them. Okay. I don't know, it's like a lot of play on words. Like, that's what I'm getting. It's just like a lot of play on words on what they trying to get. I guess it's a certain way of how you're able to understand what it is that they're saying to you. So a lot of you guys, like, you could be projecting, you're acting out of anger because of you're displaced, and it's because of you trying to connect and sync with people, places, and things that don't fit the narrative of what you're trying to be a part of, or what you're wanting to portray, or what you're wanting to enjoy. So for some of you who are connected to these energies, and you want them to receive that justice, you want things to come in full circle, right? You want things to come in full circle, but it requires you actually having to speak up. Like, everybody's trying to hop on the ox, everybody is trying to hop in and do this. This is your vehicle, okay? This is your vehicle. This is your vessel. You can't let everybody connect and juice it up, or to charge, or to whatever it is that they try to do, that you allow them to do. Okay. I know y'all want to talk about zodiac signs. I'll get those out later. Like, I hear you. Like, what about the zodiac sign? Which zodiac sign is this? Because this resonates. But that's the problem. Y'all fail to realize that you're going to have a lot of these placements in all of those. Even if you don't have like that actual, like that planet, think about the rulers of your house. You have all of those energies. You have the certain degrees that are tied to certain zodiac signs. So leave that out for a minute. Okay. Just focus on the message at hand. I know everybody be so eager to be like, oh, I'm a this, I'm a Scorpio, I'm a this, I'm a that. Relax, enjoy the message. Thank you. So you're trying to allow a lot of people to connect and hone in to your Bluetooth. They're guiding you on where to go. These people are not telling you that you are missing this turn, or like, you know, people not, and some of y'all can't handle criticism. You can't handle criticism. And I can get it, because, you know, for some of y'all, I get it, because it's like so many people have tried to criticize you, and their life may not be all cookies and roses. Okay, but that doesn't take away or negate the fact that some people have gone through shit. They know mistakes and things like that, right? They know what it looks like. So it's nothing wrong with somebody trying to heed you, but their tone and delivery, that's, you know, I get that. I understand that the tone and delivery of how they're trying to do it, you know, or maybe you thinking that people are coming off too high and mighty, and that's your projections right there. Okay, that's your projections right there. That's your insecurities right there. You don't want to, my business. Why is we so deep up in it? Yeah, so these projections that people are, that you and them, that y'all are throwing out because you don't want to hear what somebody has to say. And it's hard to look at yourself in the mirror and hold yourself accountable. But, you know, a lot of growth comes with that type of vulnerability to admit, hey, you know what, actually, I am tripping. Or actually, hey, I am doing this. You have to hold yourself accountable, okay? And other people are going to hold you accountable, and you're not going to want to hear that. And it's a difference between telling the being able to tell the sincerity, and that's when it comes with discernment. You can tell the sincerity, and when somebody is actually trying to motivate you and encourage you to be better, as opposed to people who are trying to box you in a certain way, or try to limit you on your beliefs and what it is that you wish to be encouraged to do. So it's a difference in there. But I really want to talk about those of you who really don't want to hold yourself accountable. You are the problem. You are the problem. And I'm not trying to gaslight you or nothing, but you are the problem, especially when it comes to you wanting to stop taking everything that everybody says at face value. Research, dive deeper. And I feel like that part is for you. Actually, it's for all of y'all, but more so for those of you who, you know, you don't want to accept criticism. dive deeper into that. You need to dive deeper into, why am I doing this? Where does the root of, because everything has a root. Everything got a root to, and the cause, that what caused it, and how you choose to play with that energy, as opposed to healing that energy and transmuting it to be something different and something better for you. Okay? The chips are going to fall on you. Like I said, I was going off on my people, because I often do that. I just be like, y'all got me fucked up, da, 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 da. And they be like, first of all, who she talking to? Yeah, who she talking to? Second of all, this is you. We give you the plan. You got it mapped out. You have the gifts. You have the tools. It's about you and what you're doing with them. What am I doing with them? I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to do that today. I don't. Ignoring the messages, ignoring the signs. Like, it doesn't matter how much you try to ignore something. If it's meant for you to do, you gonna end up doing it. Okay, and while we do have free will, you're still gonna end up doing whatever it is meant that you're called to do. But first, in order for you to do that, you gotta heal. Okay, you gotta heal. You gotta look at yourself in that mirror and be like, you know what, bitch, you fucking up. Can I cuss? You slipping up. You're slipping up. Oh my gosh, my leg is falling asleep. Yeah, you're slipping up, and this is on you. This is not on anybody else. So before you cast judgment, before you try to throw it out on other people, check yourself first, because sometimes you're not in the right energy. Okay, you're not in the right energy to be syncing up with that blessing. You mad because you didn't get that job offer, right? I'm hearing there's something about Zelle, like you're banking, Zelle, Zara's, a lot of Z places. So some of you guys could be into high fashion or a clothing line, or you're looking into things like that, where it's in the world of fashion, beauty, hair, things like that. You're interested. So yeah, you're wanting to get into these high fashion, these establishments, but you're not getting these blessings due to the fact that you're in the wrong location. You're sharing too much information with the wrong people, and also you aren't clearing out the clutter. You're not clearing out the clutter, because again, like, it's just, I just keep thinking about Bluetooth, how you're trying to connect to something when you're still connected to something else, or you have to clear and you have to delete something in order for you to get into that. So in order for you to get in, you need to heal something. So you're not getting these job offers. You're not getting these placements. That money is not coming in due to the fact of you not checking yourself. You not sitting right in your spirit. You got to know when, hey, shit, you know what? Actually, I'm not ready for that right now. I'm really not ready for that. And it's like, I know you want it so bad, but you got to be honest with yourself. You know what? Shit, I'm not ready for that blessing right now. I haven't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, in order for you to really, really grow, like for real dead ass, you're going to have to sit with yourself. You're going to have to check and talk to your shadow. That's going to be your best friend right there. I know a lot of people be having you scared to go and do shadow work. I'm telling you, the first time I met my shadow, when I tell you me and this girl was fighting, we was fighting hard. Actually, no, like the first time I met her, it was a mirror. And I was looking at myself in the mirror, and she was like, and I was like, hell no. What the hell? Hell no. The fuck? I'm not going with you. I'm not going with you, bitch. And so then, like, I want to say, like, within that same week, it's me and my shadow. We're fighting. But the only thing that my shadow wanted to do was be included. Have that voice. I want you to also hear me too. Because clearly you're not hearing me. So, and then it brings me to how I used to behave. I used to be an asshole. Okay? I mean, I still got my ways. No lie, no shade, no tea. I used to be an asshole. The fuck? Rebel with no cause. I mean, I was rebel and I did have a cause, but the way that I was unleashing it, it was unnecessary for those of people who, well, actually, no, I'm lying. Them motherfuckers deserved, oh, I can't cuss. They deserve that. I'm gonna make sure I bleep this out. They deserve that. I don't care. But I could have went about it in a better way. You know what? I could have went about it in a better way. But I didn't. But there's growth. See? Growth. I can admit that. So, yeah, you lashing out, y'all. Some of y'all, you lashing out. You lashing out. You casting judgment, you doing this, you picking. Some of y'all, that little green person starting to come out. Your jealousy and your enviousness is starting to come out. When in actuality, it's not even that you want what that person has. You just want something because you want to feel something better about yourself. So now we have insecurities coming out. Where are these insecurities coming from? Let's talk. Let's sit with ourselves and divulge. Let's be like, you know what? Hold the fuck on. Damn, I keep forgetting I can't cuss. Like, hold on. Hold on right now. You know what? I'm tweaking. I don't even want that. I just wanted just to say I have it because it's a certain type of status, the way that you're wanting to look. You wanted to look at something. You wanted to ride in this nice little vehicle or whatever. But it's like, you know what? I only want it because I'm trying to, I'm trying to show if I want to look like this, I want to look like that. And ain't nothing wrong with wanting something, but it's about your intent. It's about your intent that follows that. You can want to have a nice house. You can want to have a nice car. You can want to have the best of the best because you deserve it. You deserve it, and you actually enjoy that. You want that for yourself, as opposed to be like, oh, I want this so I can stun on them, so I can drive by them, so I can do that. Why are you inviting other people into your blessing? Like, for what? For what? No, I want this money because I'm trying to be on the island. Me, my peace. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about nobody else. They got nothing to do with me. Okay? Your thinking is off. You got to sit there and you got to check yourself before you sync up with something that disrupts and gets you caught up. Okay, now you got a whole bunch of viruses downloaded. Now we're finna go to virus because now we're talking about your little relationships. Yeah, now we got viruses. Now we got this and that. Y'all inviting everybody and their mama into your relationship. I'm sorry. It's between you and that person, right? Why do they know that? Why do they know that? Because you got to keep in mind. I know y'all know. You tell somebody something that they going to look at that person that way and they not changing. They're not changing. They're not going to change the way they looking at them. They're not going to change the way they looking at them. So if you actually, and I'm also hearing this too, I feel like this is like a friendship thing though right here. Like there's something about like shady posts being reposted, or like snarky snide remarks when you're out and about, and like posts like they're not directed, like indirect, things like that. I feel like that's also something that could be going on. Y'all trying to sync up with these relationships and these connections, then somebody's turning sour about the connection, deciding to, oh, I'm going to share all of your information. Going back to what I said earlier, I'm about to share your information. Oh yeah, this is what this person does, this is where this person lives, this is how they actually are. Ain't no way. For me personally, we ain't ever finna be cool. You go to the media, you go look for our audience. Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh, because it was just disingenuous already. It was already disingenuous. Okay? So, for some of y'all, either it's you doing that, or it's them. It's either you or them. That's what's going on in some of these relationships. Y'all are looking for an audience, and now that you have an audience and everybody is in it, it's going to be hard for that relationship to go. So, I know y'all be seeing like how sometimes it's like two popular friends or whatever the case may be, and then people see one clip, they take that clip and they be like, oh, this person seems like they're jealous, and people are projecting onto the connection. They're like, oh, this person is doing this. They're nitpicking at everything, and then you two decide to turn up against each other based off of what the outsiders are saying. Then you try really hard to clear it up, and then the doubt is already seeped in because you didn't synced up with the outside world, letting them in on your relationship. Now you're questioning everything. You're wondering this, and now it has the virus has seeped into your relationship and your connection with people. Because now it's like, oh, you know what, I did see this post. You know what, I did start seeing them act like this, or I did start seeing this. And I'm not saying some of that stuff don't be happening. I'm not taking away from that. But also at the same time, it's like you didn't have no issues before then. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, because you didn't Bluetooth and sync with the outside world, it's like, oh, I want you start picking apart that person, start picking apart that connection. And sometimes you go so far, it's hard for you to come back. No matter how many times you delete, erase, and you try to link back up, it's hard to come back from something like that. Especially when you let you didn't sync with the outside world. They all have their opinion. They're saying what they're saying, and you're agreeing with it. That's why when it comes to like certain blessings, yeah, you share it, but you also protect and you pray over your blessings and your connection, your relationships. Okay? But I'm also not saying that people don't be doing weird stuff, and you be peeping it, but you be unsure until somebody else does bring it to your attention. So y'all take it as it resonates, get in where you fit in. Now, I'm not gonna take away and say, oh, these people not doing that weird stuff, but that's for you to trust your instinct on, okay? Not go out to the outside world and just say what they're saying verbatim and be like, oh yeah, you were doing that, this and that. Yeah, like I did see you looking at that girl. You were looking at that girl too hard. Meanwhile, whole time, dude infatuated with you. Shorty infatuated with you. They're infatuated with you. Anybody thinking about those people? But now people are picking apart like your appearance. They're picking apart this because, again, you didn't sync with the outside world. You didn't invite them into your business. So we got to start thinking things through. We got to start thinking things through before we start inviting outside people. And I'm also hearing something about a mother. There's a mother who's very nagging, like a nagging mother. Like she's just like a, yeah, like a little nag, like, yeah. And I'm not saying that nothing she ain't telling you ain't wrong, but research, go deeper into depth. Yeah, take into account what, like, okay, maybe they have been through things like this, but also got to figure out like who I am and how I digest things and how I'm choosing to move through into this world. And I want to go back to a bank situation. So there could be something about your money. Your money is starting to look funny. Like maybe you're trusting what somebody is saying at face value. Like, oh yeah, I paid this bill, or oh yeah, this is how much money we got back, or oh this is how much my check is. Somebody is lying about their money. It could be you, it could be them, or maybe there is also a need for you to be mindful of how much you speak about your coins and about your finances with certain people. You know, when you get that urge, that tendency to shut the hell up, zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. Okay, so there is something shady that is going on with your bank account. And also for like some of you guys, your bank is like, there's some type of sneaky thing, or whether with your money, I don't know. That's why I had like stopped using bank stuff for real, because it was like, hold on, they would always put extra money into my account. Like I swear, like sometimes I'll open up to my account and I'd be like, why is there $10,000 in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so serious. There'd be shit like that, and I'd be like, what the fuck? And then I'd be like, let me just use my own money. And I'll just kind of like, I'm not messing with that. And I'll use my own money. My whole account will go negative. And then I have to call and I'd be like, hey, what the hell is going on? Then like they started doing like certain, first they started off like really slow. It'd be like, oh, $200, $500 here and there. And I'd be like, that's not my money. Like, and I'm searching, looking heavy, like, did I do, like, where did that come from? You understand? I'm like, where the hell did that come from? So be mindful of stuff like that. Keep tabs on like where your money is going, how you are spending it. Be more mindful of your money management. Be a little bit more fiscal responsible this year when it comes to your money, because there is somebody who is playing around with your money. Now, this could also be somebody who owes you money. I don't really get too much of that, but that could resonate for like maybe 3 or 4 of you. Ooh, excuse me. Where it feels like somebody is playing with your money. I'm also hearing a cash grab. So people could be trying to scam you. I mean, it is tax season. You know, you're getting your fine. You're fine. Thank you. You're getting your funds. You're getting your funds, and people are trying to play with your money. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, people come up with all type of deals and scams and stuff. So just be a little bit more mindful and trust like a credible source when it comes to where your money and where is your money and how you spending it and where it's going. I'm also hearing like white picket fences. So somebody could be like, oh, it could be in regards to rent, how much rent actually is, or where they're actually staying, and how much the rent actually is. People could be lying and playing around with that. So be mindful, keep your eyes, be on the lookout when it comes to how many people you are letting sink in with your money. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. I like how we're moving around the world. Oh, bitch, that's your last bridge you'd have burnt with me. I know I said I was gonna stop cussing. I'm really trying. See, it's different when I'm on the podcast. I can say what I want to say. I can say what I want to say. I ain't been on YouTube in a minute. I don't really know how y'all get down, for real. But somebody feels like this is your last bridge with them. You've burnt that bridge. This is your last bridge that you've burned. I guess they really got something that they want to say to you. I don't really know what I feel like you would be like, I don't even know where this is coming from. Like, where is this even coming from? I thought we deaded that situation. I thought that we talked that out. I thought we worked out on this situation. I don't really think that you did. I don't think this person made peace with the fact that, I feel like somebody feel like you did something scandalous to them. I feel like this person was like always like a naysayer. It's something about owls. Owls are very significant. Their Jupiter and their Mars. So we could have a Virgo Mars. We could have a Virgo Mars, a Jupiter in Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius. Your moon could be Cancer. Something about your 7th house. Your 7th house could be ruled by Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but you have a Pisces placement somewhere in there. There's Gemini, but that Gemini is so flaky. This Gemini person is so flaky. They be kind of like here and there, or maybe this could be you. You could be that Gemini who kind of like jumps around. There is a Scorpio placement that's here. That Scorpio gives like Venus, and Aries. And there's like a loop. There's a constant loop. Okay, I'm just trying to get everything out that they giving me, and I'm gonna try to figure out where the hell I need to jump to. It's like somebody is running up a brick wall. There could be something about eggs, like maybe somebody egging your car, or maybe you could see something about somebody egging somebody's car. Somebody's on a path of destruction, like they're destroying everything in their way, and they feel like, and they're burning bridges. A lot of people are burning bridges. You could be burning bridges with everybody because you are in such a destructive energy, or this is somebody who you are around and you're seeing this happen to them, where they're going very destructive and they're burning every bridge around them. And like I said, if this is you, hold yourself accountable. You got to check with yourself, because you ain't gonna do nothing but make your life miserable. So get you right, get your mind right, get your focus right. But somebody is saying, oh yeah, you burnt your last bridge with me. Yeah, somebody's like, oh yeah, you done burnt your last bridge. I'm not even lying to you. Like, they like, oh yeah, you burnt your last bridge with me. And I feel like this is in regards to like relationship. Why are you answering my bag? Yeah, so this could be like a sneaky link that some of you guys have had. Like, this is the person who was a sneaky link, who wants to start a new connection with you also. And it's like, again, like I said, like, so this is really important, because the Two of Cups being a ruler of this read, is basically we really talking about them unions for real. Like, a lot of things coming and connecting together. And I also get like the Three of Cups, because that was the last card that I put in. That was at the bottom of the deck. I swear that it was. I know I'm not tripping. Let me double check. It was. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to get more into that. Why did you, this is your last bridge that you done burnt with me? Why I feel like this tree want to fall on me? Yeah, so somebody done burnt their bridge. They done burnt their bridge, especially in regards to a new connection. So somebody could be the type of person who chooses like their partners over their friends. They usually choose their partners over their friends only when they down and out. Do they when they down and out, when they on a hunt and stuff like that, that's when they're able to call you. That's when they want to link up with you. Only want to link up with you when you got money. Only wanted to link up with you if you have something going for yourself, like if you're doing something and it's all about how you can benefit them. So they want to sync up with you. They want to sync up, they want to link up with you, because they say, oh yeah, your life is doing much more better now. Now I can come around, or now I can do this, or now I want to be around this. So be mindful of people who want to attach themselves. They want to sync up with you because of where you are now, what you look like now, what you can do for them now. So somebody's like, oh yeah, this bitch to burn her bridge with me. Oh, she acting brand new. And I feel like for somebody, this could be about shoes. This ain't really gender specific, but it really gives like that male drama. This could be about shoes though. This could be about shoes. Like, the argument could start over shoes, but it's something more deeper than shoes. It's something that's way more deeper than shoes, way more deeper than you not wanting to buy this person some shoes. And it's also something about a game, like a gaming system, or like a brand new game that just came out. It's deeper than that. That's where that's like where the straw that's breaking the camel's back, to where it's like, okay, yeah, now we really finna set it off. Like, I'm so sick of you doing this. Like, imagine this person just throwing everything that you did from the past, or whatever, however long it's y'all been. I'm hearing six, so maybe you know them for like 6 months. Maybe I've been dating for 6 months, or maybe you know them for like 6 years. But 6 is very significant. There's something also about giants, like, so what is it? Is it the New York Giants? The New York Giants, maybe they could be their team, or maybe they like those colors. But I'm also getting like green too, like that green, like that not that forest green, but what is that green? What is that green? I don't know, but it's like a real pretty green, and it's not teal. Well, teal is blue, obviously, like a blue green, but it's a green. Green is like, that color green is real significant. I can't even put my hands on like the color, like I see it and envision it, but I don't really know the proper way to kind of throw that out there. So somebody could be from New York. There could be something about New York. Maybe there's also a trip that you guys are trying to get out of the group. There's a trip that you guys are trying to get out of the group, but I think two of the people who are on the trip, it could be a duo inside of a trio, or there's a trio inside of a, what would you call 5 people? Like, there's a duo. Okay, there's something to where you're going to be left out. Like, you're going to be left out. You're going to be out in the cold, and you could be the person who brings it to their attention. Like, y'all been always doing like this weird stuff. Like, oh, it's always y'all pushing me over out here. Like, a lot of third party energy that's going to be going on. It's going to be coming to a light where people are kind of like, you know what, I didn't had it. Let's talk about it. Let's hash it out. Like, let's really get to the nitty gritty of why you're doing this. So a lot of you guys are going to be detaching away from a lot of connections, because these connections don't no longer fit with you. It's all about you syncing up with the right money, the right job, the right you, whichever timeline of you that you're wanting to pursue, to be into where you really thrive. The connections syncing in with like your intuition and all of those unions that you're trying to sync up with, basically. Okay. And you're going to be rethinking about the ones that you're in, that you're trying to enjoy, the people that you're trying to be around, because it's going to be like, hold on, like, this don't match up, this don't make sense. And it's going to be a lot of having to sit and revisit, well, damn, I really was behaving like that. You know what, actually I did do that. That person didn't deserve that. Or, I shouldn't have responded like that. I mean, there's nothing that you can do about the past, but you can acknowledge what you did. It's all about the effort and the intent that you put into your growth and how you want to better yourself. Okay. And once you figure that out, then you can actually sync up with a better you to go into a whole entire timeline. Again, like I said, some of you guys, like, you're interested into that high fashion, like those clothing things. You're wanting to be in a world of like entrepreneurship with the money. A lot of you are like money focused, and some of you, it's something about you being male centered. Or maybe you know somebody who is male centered. Hey, be mindful of the people that you are syncing up with. Look at this caterpillar. You done went down from there to back up here. Like, where is you going? And that's the thing about growth. Okay, you got to make sure you find the right spot. And I don't really think that towel is where you should be starting to get ready to cocoon, if that's what you finna do, because it look like it is. Yeah, that's not gonna, you gonna fall off of that, and then somebody gonna step on you, and then what? My bad, I get to talking to nature for real. My bad. But yeah, so yeah, you're going to be revisiting a lot of these connections that you were in. Like, damn, I didn't realize that I was actually behaving like that, or like that this person was being weird like that, or like that this job wasn't for me. And you know, it be signs that places do not be for you. I'm telling you, it be signs. I done lived so many places. I'm like, you know what, this shit actually wasn't for me. And I really be trying to stay. I be like, oh, like, I just really want to find security in such a space. And my spirit is just like, now we know that you know that we know that we all know that you know this is not what this is. This is not what this is. So be mindful of getting so comfortable in piss and swimming around in piss. Be mindful of getting so comfortable and just sitting around next to shit. Like, no, that's not where you need to be. It's time for elevation. It's time for growth. And now spirit is like, hey, we need to figure out what you syncing up with. Like, because this energy not good. It's not good. You saying you want to go this way, but you way back there. You saying you want to climb up here, but you going in the wrong direction. You need to be going up. You going from left to right. No, baby, up. Or you going left and right. I mean, are you trying to go up? And spirit like, hold on, you need to go that way. Like, go that way. And you're making it more difficult on yourself. So, yeah, there are a lot of things that's going to start coming up. And spirit is like, hey, we need you to, because there's a lot of clash and like nothing is making sense. Like conversations, it's like, damn, I can't even join into this conversation. Like, this conversation just does not make sense to me. I don't enjoy this conversation. I don't want to have this conversation anymore. Or like, you know what, I'm not about to go back and forth. And it's like the energy shifted, I want to say about 2 weeks ago, but you really didn't realize it until about 2-3 days ago. And it's like, damn, because I felt like the energy shift, and it wasn't like a negative shift. It was like it's time to start setting stuff. I was gonna cuss. Ooh, proud of me. It's time to start setting things into stone. That's the energy. It's setting things into stone so that way that you can actually thrive within these next few years. So you're getting pushed to this point of like, okay, and no return. We're only elevating from here. I'm not trying to go back. You don't want to go back. So what the hell are we doing? you want that growth. And Spirit's like, all right, let's rethink about what you syncing up with. We need you to clear out everything and sync up with you. Your spirit is going to know the places to go to. Your spirit is going to know the conversations to have. Your spirit is going to know, it's going to like, you're going to wake up and you're going to have that knowing. And some of you guys, you already have that knowing, but you really going to start trusting it, like with no hesitation. My spirit don't want this. I need to be over here. Like this morning, like I was going to go back home and mindlessly scroll. You know what I'm talking about? Mindlessly scroll, because that's what the fuck I be doing. Oh, damn. That's what I be doing. Probably shouldn't be doing it, but you know, be like, let me just scroll and see. Because I like watching funny stuff. I like looking at fashion. I like looking at that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I be like, y'all are so funny. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are so funny. I like that. That's funny. I'm laughing. But my spirit's like, get up. Get up. That's the only thing I heard. Get up. Get up. Get up. And so what did I do? I got up. So you're going to hear Spirit say, quit. Quit that. And you're going to be like, dang, I've been trying to get off of this for years. How did I just stop that? It's time for this things to get set into stone. Spirit like, quit that. Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't wear that. No, stop looking like that. It's just going to be a whole bunch of like commands of like, stop. Watch. Especially heavy on the watch, because some of y'all be missing stuff. It be right there. Y'all be missing it. Spirit be like, watch. Be quiet. Watch this real quick. And you sit back and you start watching stuff pan out. You start watching stuff pan out with no hesitation. You're just like following instinct. I don't want to say you following orders, because I know how that might sound to some of y'all, but it's like you're going to be just trusting yourself a lot more. To be like, elephants, for some of you, that was a confirmation for you. If you were looking for a confirmation, elephants was your thing. You're welcome. Yeah, so yeah. Spirit like, nah, that ain't it. Yes, go for that. Apply. Invest in that. Go buy this ticket. You go buy that ticket, you go to that concert, you a blast, and you're like, oh my gosh. And then it puts you into the room to start networking with people, start getting you closer to your future. It's like Spirit is pushing you into whatever niche, whatever you're interested in. Spirit is pushing you into the platform that you need to be on, pushing you to the people that you need to be around, pushing you to where people are now able to have access to you. And I don't mean this in no like trying to jack you, nothing crazy like that. I mean like pushing you to where, because some of y'all be in hermit mode. You be in hermit mode. You ain't hiding. You ain't hiding. Well, you ain't hiding. Maybe some of y'all, you ain't hiding as good as you think that you are. Like, you still gonna get recognized. People are still gonna be looking like, even if you probably got like 1 followers, you like, anybody worry about me? Oh, you think you hiding? That's funny. Yeah. If somebody is meant to be in your path and cross your path, they're gonna cross your path. Yeah. So that's what it is. And those are the messages that I have for you. I might get a little bit longer with these readings. I just got to figure out my spot, because this used to be my place where I would come and connect. Now everybody and their mama seem to come. Ain't that crazy? Like how you'll be out somewhere and all of a sudden it be empty. You be enjoying the atmosphere, and all of a sudden Tom, Dick, Harry, losing Susan, Harry, and all of them start showing up, and they be like, what the hell? Yeah, like I literally had paused, a whole group of kids walk by. I was like, somebody's over there. Like, man, get y'all kids. But yeah, so yeah, if you're wanting to book with me, or if you're wanting to hear any of the latest readings from the podcast, all that you need is going to be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay blessed and never stressed, and I will catch you guys.